Hi, everybody. I'm Scotty Allen. Welcome back to SPP TV. Coming to you live from the MVP Lounge, the Sports Lounge at Tropicana and Jones here in Las Vegas. Joining me now is a guy that is used to going a lot faster than you and I, and he does it on two wheels. This is Sean Higbee. You race motorcycles.
Right, I've been road racing for about 20 years now, and we'll be out at Las Vegas Motor Speedway this weekend doing the road course. I'll be on the Buell 1125R, and looking forward to a good weekend. It's an amazing track. We'll see speeds probably around 130, 135 miles per hour, and the competition will be stiff.
You know, I'm very used to watching the motocross on television, and we have a lot of motocross here in town. You know, the competitions that come to Las Vegas. I've never been to your event, and you just said that you go 130, 135 miles an hour on two wheels.
Yeah, it's an amazing feeling. I mean, it feels like you're just floating. You know, I mean, we hang off the bike. The rider's a big part of the equation. It's not like in a car where you're strapped in and you don't move, but on a bike, moving around on the bike is a big part of going fast. And you know, we have special equipment. We wear leathers with knee pucks, and we hang off the bike far enough. We actually drag our knees on the ground. The lean angles are pretty severe. Sometimes with a slick tire, I mean, you can lean the bike like 55 degrees. Things almost on its side.
When you're going that fast, obviously there's a thing of gravity and something that's holding you to the track, I'm sure, and the bikes are designed for this, right? Like a NASCAR is designed to go left. I'm sure these bikes are designed and specially weighted and all.
Well, it's a slightly modified production motorcycle. These are Buell 1125R was available on the street not long ago, and we modified the suspension, build up the engine with some exhaust pipe system intakes, and so it makes a little more power. But essentially, it's not too far off from a standard street bike.
Sean, how long have you been doing this?
I've been racing for about 20 years, and
20 years. 20 years. Wow.
It's this road racing is a lot of fun. I mean, they have courses all over the country. The AMA Pro Series goes from Daytona Beach, Florida, all the way to on the West Coast is Laguna Seca. So there's tracks all over the country that we go to.
Now, is this sport seasonal, or do you compete all year long?
The AMA Series runs from March until, like, say, September.
Okay.
There's a regional racing, like here in Las Vegas. They start up in January, and will pretty much run throughout the year. Out at Willow Springs, they have racing about 10 months out of the year, so it depends which series and which that's you're competing in, but for the most part, year-round.
So competing for 20 years, going 130, 135 miles an hour, as long as you've been doing this, have you ever been, I have to ask you, have you ever been hurt or badly injured?
Yeah, crashing's part of the business. I've crashed my fair share, and I think I lost count of how many bones I've broken, but both femurs, my collarbone, ribs, wrist, so I've had my share of injuries.
Now, in road racing, if you say like lose your bike on a turn or whatever, right, and you go tumbling one way and your bike goes the other way, are you out of the race at that point, or can you get back on your bike and get back in it?
It all depends on how the bike crashes. I mean, sometimes you're lucky and you can do a low side, and the bike just gets skinned up on the side, and you can pick it up real quick and get back in the race. Other times, if it cartwheels or you high side, the damage is often too extensive and you're out of the race.
Did you start as a young child just doing the motocross thing, or did you get right into the high-speed racing?
I rode motocross when I was a kid, but rode on the street for a year or two and then went straight into racing. So it's actually there's when I first started riding motorcycles and going fast on the street, I got myself in trouble pretty quick, and I realized that being on the track is actually a much safer deal.
Yeah. Okay, so your event is coming up this weekend at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. What can we expect to see? I mean, how many motorcycles, how many riders? Tell us about that event again.
Well, there's different classifications of the racing. They have the small CC bikes, say the 250 or lightweight bikes, all the way up to the Formula One, open bikes with 1000 cc or larger. And I would say the 600 cc class is pretty popular. That's a lot of the manufacturers offer 600 cc bikes, and so yeah, it's a great field, good mix of competition. if everyone can come out and check it out at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. They practice on Friday, races starts on Saturday, and the main events are on Sunday.
Okay, so it's a 3-day event.
Yeah.
So you can go out and watch. Do you do time trials then?
Friday is open practice.
Okay.
And then Saturday is when the main where practices start.
Uh-huh.
But no, there's no qualifying. It's based on grids are based on the entry position.
Okay. So people can go out to the track then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, all 3 days.
Right.
Okay.
The racing's available to come out and watch all 3 days.
And this is a great family event as well. I mean, if you have young children at home that maybe do the motocross thing right now, and they're maybe thinking about, going a little faster in the future, 135 miles an hour, I can't even imagine. But, this is a great sport. I think it's probably becoming even more recognized in the country, correct?
Yeah, the motorcycle road racing is seen a significant growth over the last 5-10 years. And it is classified as an extreme sport. People do get hurt. It's fun to watch. The bikes are loud and the excitement's tight.
So now, with this race going on this weekend, you're here in Las Vegas. Where do you go from here?
The next event will be out of Willow Springs in Rosemont. So it's a Willow Springs WSMC event, and we'll be back out there on the Buell racing again.
And I would imagine you have fans that probably travel and follow you guys, right?
Yeah, we have a bit of a following. It's nice to see people come out to the race and support us. The Buell crowd is very loyal, and it's always fun to see them come out to the track and cheer us on. And if you're interested to learn more about it, there's more information available on the website. It's Higbee-Racing.com.
Higbee-Racing.com. Okay, all right. And we can probably get some more information about you at the website as well, correct?
That's right. Yep.
Yeah. Wow. Sean, good luck this weekend, number one. Number two, be safe. And number three, thanks for being here. This is great. What a great event going on right here in Las Vegas at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway this weekend. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, all 3 days. Right? Sean, good luck to you. Hope you come out a winner. Okay. All right, we've got more right here at the MVP Sports Lounge, talking to Jones, right here on SBP TV. Stick around.